Yo, listen.
Yeah. That 806 The Show episode come out.
Yo, what's good? It's the 806 Show. It's your boy Jiggy.
Dímelo, Jesse.
Are you tired of these whack radio commercials?
Hey, this is Evelyn, and you're tuning in to the 806 Show.
Shout out 806 The Show.
Talk to me nice.
Tune in every Thursday to the 806 Show.
Yo, 806 The Show.
Shout out to 806 The Show.
At the 806 Show.
806 The Show.
Hey, this is Sol Maria. You're now listening to 806 The Show. Survive.
806.
Man, you already know what it is. It's your boy Melly Mellon. This is the best damn sports podcast period. This is 806 The Show. We got a fantastic show for you guys today. We got a Salem native in the building with us.
Yes, sir.
But first, my co-host to the left has been inducted into the Weed Smoking Hall of Fame.
My boy.
After they caught wind of his birthday blunt tradition. Make some noise for R.E.G.
What up, y'all?
Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
It's an honor. You and Snoop Dogg chilling.
I earned it. Tell you that. And my co-host to the right currently sits at 0-9 in the 806 Fantasy League. And I'll continue to use that as his intro until he wins a goddamn Fantasy Week. Make some noise for Sanchez.
Isn't it more impressive to go 0 in like 17?
Honestly, at this point,
Yeah, it ain't that bad.
Christian was pretty bad last year. He was like 0 and like
He won like one game last year.
0-9 is crazy.
I never had that bad.
That's wild.
It's the ones that are, most of them are very close, and that pisses me off.
What's your worst?
What do you mean, like where it's
Like
like
Ross
beat
Buck.
down?
Worst season. What's your worst season?
My worst season?
Of fantasy.
This one. The fuck you
I
talking
would
about?
hope so. He's 0-9.
I kind of do yours. But I bet y'all like.
Before that, I've never passed 5. 5 is always where I'm at. I've never
I
been
had-
lower than 5th overall.
All right. Let me introduce the guest before we get into it. And the special guest, former Salem High captain, football and lacrosse. Make some noise for Alex Veloukas.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Happy
Welcome.
to be
The
here.
one and only.
Yeah, the legend.
I don't fully understand all the rules of lacrosse, but we will get into that
Explain
later
that.
in this
Explain
episode.
that.
But
Yeah,
first,
flow.
yeah, because I really want to know.
Yeah, he
key.
definitely had the flow though. The lacrosse flow back in the.
That's where you got to start.
That's how you-
Prerequisite.
Right?
But first, some little NFL talk.
Okay.
Sports.
We are contractually obligated to talk about the Patriots
Yeah, I guess so.
every week.
Nah.
Oh, you got the yard. Who's that?
Gronk, of course.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
when they
something-
won games.
Quite acceptable.
Yeah, right. Shout out Gronk.
Shout out Gronk. Is it tanking time?
Tanking time.
Absolutely.
Are they not?
It's time to take.
Are
It's
they
like,
not
listen, I
already?
know Caleb Williams has lost a couple games lately, but that boy's still pretty good.
Caleb Williams wants a piece of the
He's
business.
not gonna get that.
No.
I
If he gets
I want
drafted
a
somewhere, he
$1 billion
wants-
yacht, but that's not gonna come to me either. Like
Ownership.
you can ask for whatever you want.
Ain't getting shit, especially since he's losing like the way he's
They ain't
losing.
getting shit.
Yeah, he
And
just
crying on the
lost.
sidelines every time.
That was one time, and that was with his
sad.
mama.
It was 2, and they zoomed
That was
in
with
both
his
times.
mama,
I'm like,
man. Was it with his mama?
I think so.
That was with his mama, man. Jesus.
Do
Do
it
you
in
guys
the car.
trust
Forget
the
he's like
draft
19.
pick, though?
What happened?
Do you guys trust the draft pick as far as the Patriots? If we tank
I mean,
like
if,
we
you,
are.
if,
No,
you're,
I don't.
Do you
if
think
you're
they'll just
number
mess it up?
one,
Don't mess it
like
up.
the draft.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Offensive lineman, Nebraska.
Nobody's heard of him.
Yeah, exactly.
We just need a pass block for fucking.
Yeah, we need to give Mac Jones another chance and get him some offensive linemen.
Trust me, it'll work. No, Bill, the fuck
Nobody,
up.
I can't name like 5 Patriots.
I'll tell you right now, if I was as a New
Zeke's
England
on the
fan,
team.
I'm not a big fan of tanking in general.
Of course.
as an athlete,
No.
It's the sports. I hate people
competitiveness, tanking.
I don't think
is,
bad the pass. You might not have a choice.
it's like some coward shit. It is kind of like just like we're tanking, we suck.
Well, is it like NBA where it's like
There's no lottery.
no lottery? It's
you're the
literally
worst.
you're the worst of the worst.
You're worst. You get the number one
Yeah,
pick.
so the Cardinals are 1-8, so they're getting it.
yeah, they might get him.
They're not winning the game.
What do you got? What, 2-7?
Yeah,
Not too far behind.
7.
2-7. Yeah, but 1-8 And the rest of
Lost
the
to the
season,
Redskins, man.
I
Or
probably
what's it
They
called
need
now?
to just keep on trying their
Commanders.
best.
Commanders. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry to my Native American audience.
the
They
Commanders.
have to like
Hate that name.
keep on competing as hard as possible, learning from their mistakes, and trying to improve.
That's been like
That's
3
something
years.
you say to a high school team. No fucking
Get ready for
New
next
England
season. I don't know, but we gotta keep on going up somehow.
What was that record last year?
I don't remember, but
Not good.
Not good. Was
It
it
wasn't-
four wins, I think?
I thought we had 5. We got to 5.
Okay, all right.
it's not
All right.
bad. It is
We're
bad,
on,
but
we're on
it
the
is-
same pace.
Are we getting the 5 this year?
We're at 2 and
Are
7
we-
now.
Are you guys getting the 5 this year?
Well, they're facing.
All right, you guys, motherfucker. I'm not claiming them.
I haven't claimed them ever.
Well, their rest of the season is not that hard, but then again, they're trash. So it's like,
You lost to the Commanders.
Patriots had the hardest schedule of the NFL,
You lost to the Commanders.
and every team in their division
yeah, they'll last. They're gonna stay there.
have all the hardest schedules.
I'm just saying they're gonna be ass rest of the season.
yeah, I agree.
If you want to take out Mac Jones and put Bailey Zapp in,
Oh Jesus!
Might as well.
it's like give him some reps, but I'm just gonna
Nobody
be any
else.
better.
There's nothing you can do.
You gotta wait for next season. Keep on trying to
That's
improve.
what it said 2 years ago, and then year after that.
Because you know you're not gonna make the playoffs now. You're not. But don't tank.
But I feel like they could play lights out and it still won't matter.
Won't matter.
It's just
Especially with Judon out.
Yeah.
roster. It's just a
Gonzalez
bad
out.
roster.
Oh, everybody's out.
Everybody's out, and the fact that their best games, they still end up messing up in the end. So
And you paid Juju Smith-Schuster all this money. He's awful.
That was a crazy.
Gave
stupid-
Devontae
It's a-
Parker more money.
We just
He's
have-
still awful. Didn't get DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Which
got
you wanted,
Demario
though.
Douglas, and you take him out because he's a rookie and fumbles the ball like they all do. But you got to ride that.
you got
Yeah,
Zeke.
you got it. You got to
And
definitely.
then you got an old Zeke, which is surprising me with some of the games he's had. But Ramondre Stevenson's supposed to be the guy. Like last game
Yeah.
he came on, but
Talk about fantasy team.
He's
now.
that guy.
Exactly.
No one give him the ball.
Hunter Henry.
Gesicki.
Yeah.
Just collecting old fucking fucking tight ends. I don't know.
Like that win against the Bills was a fluke.
Yeah.
But now that win doesn't even look that serious because
No.
the Bills keep losing games.
Yeah.
So it seems like Bill, you guys both suck. That's what just happened.
At least they're better.
We're like, all right, we beat the Bills. Then the Bills lost again. Another loss for the Bills. All right. Doesn't look. It's like in college football when like the strength of schedule and who you beat.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the year, you beat a ranked team. Like but you didn't. You lost 4 games in a row, so it doesn't really look like a.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's why.
Like
it is.
Colorado.
That's what the Bills. Bills do suck though. Unfortunately, and I don't know
they're a
why
good team.
because you're supposed to be a good team.
They should be, right? They got the pieces, except for running backs.
They
picked up-
have
they
one.
picked up Fournette, but does that matter?
Their defense took a hit.
Yeah.
Milano being out is killing them.
Their defense was one of the top in the NFL.
Exactly, and that's where they're slacking, right? Because they can put up the points.
Yeah.
Like Steph Diggs
for
is
sure.
going off, Gabe Davis can go off,
Yeah.
James Cook, and then you got Josh Allen.
It sounds like a fucking perfect team. Let's
It
get
sounds
it.
like.
Sounds great.
Let's get it.
Yeah. But like, even like in fantasy football, like if you have the perfect team, sometimes it just ain't.
Oh, absolutely.
My team be looking nice.
They just lost. They just lost to Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
The Bang. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
he doesn't lose to either. Yeah, he doesn't lose to Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes.
Okay,
those
yeah.
matchups, he's like
That's
I think
so
he's like
true.
5-1 or something like that.
Takes it on as like a challenge.
It
like,
is. These are the guys that you have to go through to get a championship.
I picked Cincy for my Super Bowl. It looks kind of crazy now.
I picked,
Cincinnati is kind of crazy.
They're on the upswing.
Yeah, they're still like
I had Burrow as MVP in the beginning of this season. And that didn't work out too well.
That was crazy too.
the whole
It
division.
seemed very plausible.
It's that calf.
Yeah, the first 4 or 5 games, like, dude, what's happening? He got like 4 points in fantasy. Like, dude, come on, MVP. Got the highest paid fucking record in the league. No, I mean paid contract in the league. Nothing. Shit the bed immediately. But hey, they're doing better now. So
Yeah, he always like starts slow for some reason.
I don't think he starts slow ever. He just starts.
Nah,
he just-
since he was slow last year to start the season.
And then they
was it
went
slow?
on,
Okay, go on.
they went on a crazy run at the end, made the playoffs, and then boom, boom, boom.
I feel like
Pretty much.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
I think
Boom,
they
boom, boom,
really
just
they
like
start
that.
slowly, start like at the middle, and then like picked up. Rather than
I mean,
this year, it was like probably
it's a
bottom.
good way to.
He's like
Jamar
going up
Chase
now.
is a little like,
He's like her. He's a little flaky right now.
yeah.
A lot of the top receivers, think about it. Jefferson's out. Chase has been a little whatever. Cup is just coming back.
Yeah, right. It's like nobody can stay healthy in the NFL.
Devontae Adams just literally needs to be rescued.
Save
someone
him.
go
Someone,
Yeah,
need-
someone save
someone
him.
need to send the Navy SEALs or someone to get that motherfucker.
You know he knows he wants to be on
deadline's
the
over,
Ravens.
though.
Get him everywhere. Literally anywhere
Yeah.
but there.
Throw him
And
on-
the Cardinals.
At this point, Aaron Rodgers coming back, throw him on the Jets.
That's where he should have been in the beginning. Should have went right to the Jets.
You know, everybody knows if you want your career to end, you go to the Raiders.
It's true. You're trying to collect that
The
paycheck.
unwritten rule.
If you want your career to go downhill,
There's probably like no
Go get
curfew.
your bag.
There's no curfew in the Raiders.
go to
You
the
literally-
Raiders.
Practice is light as fuck.
Get your party in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I don't know. That was probably the worst decision.
Crazy idea.
That if there was one team that you shouldn't be playing in Las Vegas, it's the motherfucking Raiders.
Yeah.
Like you should have moved any other team. Look at the Chargers.
Look what has
Should've just
happened
moved the Chargers.
since.
They
If you
should have
really
moved the
think about
Chargers.
it.
That's what they should. Chargers should have went to Vegas instead of the Raiders.
Las Vegas Chargers. I like that.
Yeah. Because why the fuck we need two LA teams?
No.
They should have stayed in San Diego.
San Diego, yeah.
What was the problem with that? Oakland should have actually. What's good with Oakland losing all their sports teams?
Yo, someone didn't pay somebody. That's usually how when things get
Come
excluded.
on, give me another season. I got you with your.
He's on the way out in baseball too.
No, it's like, damn.
Never been to Oakland, but shit.
You don't want to
It
go.
looks like it's something in the water.
just don't go to Oakland.
End of it never.
You know who we need to send fucking to Oakland? Fucking Mac Jones. That's what the fuck we need to send him.
Wait, what's Oakland though? Raiders?
I don't care.
Nah,
The YMCA. I don't give a fuck.
Send him to Oakland, see what he does.
YMCA. Boys and Girls Club. Send him somewhere over there.
Yeah.
Because he clearly but it's Belichick being stubborn. He's not gonna bench him.
I get it. Sometimes you got to give a rookie quarterback some time to get experience in NFL. But this
Talking about Mac Jones?
This is getting out of
He's
hand.
not a
now.
rookie. Okay,
I was like, what?
Let me finish.
he's been here for some time.
No, I was definitely like had that mindset for the first 3 years. Now it's kind of like, yo, bro, come on.
Look, I always forget how many years he's in the league. I'm like, he still acts like a rookie.
It's been 4 years. This is the fourth?
I think it's been fourth.
Yeah.
In his defense.
This is his third.
This is his third year. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
he has
so this-
nobody to throw to.
I was riding for him for 2 years.
When you have no one to throw to, you throw short passes.
Why would they pick
To
up
who?
3 third
Tight
string
ends, your
wide
running backs.
receivers?
But it looks like he can't even throw. Like if you
Yeah.
watch him throw, it looks like it's very hard for him to get it 25 yards in the air. Like all his might. He just
Yeah, it's just
He was on Alabama, bro. So
He didn't need to throw.
If you look at his wide receivers in Alabama, he could have just thrown dump offs
It's what
the
he
whole
did.
season.
Screens. Screen to Julio Jones.
the ball, score.
Yeah.
Right.
he definitely didn't. This is an easy college career.
Absolutely. And the way he looked too, he's definitely like a frat guy who partied all day.
Mac Jones. He was a legend in college.
Big Mac, Mac Jones.
You know he was a legend in college.
Of course.
Mac Jones. Oh, the amount of beers in
Mac Jones just
college
making- yeah.
sweethearts he went through
Yeah.
at Alabama. The numbers are impressive. I bet.
They're definitely better than his NFL stats.
He just like, has that vibe like college student.
Still college.
Still a college student. All right, so here's a question. If you guys are Belichick or in Belichick's position where you coach the team and also a GM, what quarterback would you try to get right now?
Quarterback.
Not even in the draft. I'm talking about like in general. Obviously, make it possible. Don't be like, yo, I'm gonna try to get Mahomes. Like, you're not getting Mahomes.
Colin Kaepernick.
Jesus.
I'm my bad.
Who's
I
like
don't want to go
38
down
right
that
now.
road.
He's behind the Leaf so long.
That was a joke. He's probably trash right now.
Yo, right?
But,
Like, motherfucker, he's played like 7 years.
He's had a
to the
workout.
Patriots, just the fucking
Throwing to like Oakland Boys and Girls Club.
bring Cam
motherfuckers.
Newton back.
Oh no, Cam had one of the worst seasons I've ever seen in my life.
Damn it, Cam. I thought he was going to come in and do some work, but
I thought he was gonna be decent. That was bad.
There really isn't. The thing is that like, there isn't too many options
you can bring back
when it comes to like good quarterbacks. There's a lot of like Kirk Cousins. Jared Goff.
I would love those. both of them.
Honestly,
you get
I
Kirk
wouldn't mind
Cousins.
Jared Goff.
Or Kirk Cousins coming off his surgery.
Oh.
If you don't draft the way you should, because you should get a good pick and take like Drake May or even like Phoenix Jr.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
Dude,
If you get Kirk Cousins. If
Yeah.
you sign Kirk Cousins, use that
Because you need
pick on-
somebody to
yeah,
pass the ball to.
Exactly.
Okay, we got something going now.
No,
But the big thing is, why didn't they...
Let's put some water on that fire. There ain't no way in motherfucking hell Belichick is drafting Marvin Harrison Jr. The number 1 or 2 pick on a wide receiver, Belichick? You out your
We
mind.
need it.
No, we want
Haven't had
it.
a good one since Randy Moss.
That's
Yeah.
Randy Moss has been fucking
Everybody
on TV
else,
for 10
Tom
years.
Brady just made look good.
Facts. Because they were trash everywhere else.
The real question is, why didn't we sign Lamar Jackson when all that was going around?
Oh yeah.
We
Clearly they didn't believe in Lamar
But
Jackson.
Bill said he liked him. Like, oh,
Yeah,
love
you
him
like
over
him.
here.
Could have
And
drafted him and could have signed him.
And then Kraft said, "Oh yeah,
Right.
Bill can do whatever he wants. Like we love Lamar." And then I'm pretty sure like Meek Mill was talking to Robert Kraft about Lamar Jackson. Yeah, and it was all. I thought it was going to happen, and then
But Meek Mill
it was
starts
a
talking
done
to the owner.
yeah,
That's how James Harden got to Philadelphia.
Yeah, I know. And then Lamar Jackson asked Belichick for guaranteed money, and then
Yeah.
that's when the deal completely
I
fell
want
through.
guarantee.
He said, "Guarantee what?"
But when he saw who was it that he saw, it was just like, "Pff, if he's getting this, I need this.
Deshaun
Deshaun
Watson.
Oh yeah,
Watson.
Deshaun Watson destroed the quarterback market,
Yeah, he definitely.
240
Hornets.
guaranteed.
and that boy is ass. Right now.
Yeah.
He's picked it up the last game,
Yeah,
but still
I was about to say he had a good game last game, but
not $240 million game. I'll tell you that.
Go close to the mic.
Lamar Jackson has been killing it.
He has. I'll give you that. And he's healthy.
Yeah.
Like we said, he's great
on wood.
when he's healthy.
You know what I'm saying?
Is this wood?
I don't know if this is wood.
It's not wood. It's fake wood. All right, my bad.
I don't know if this is what.
Either way, we told you he'll be great as long as he stays healthy. It's still half the season left.
Well, that's,
Will he stay
that's a
healthy?
good transition. Is he your early MVP? I know Adio was going to say yes.
100%.
100%, no doubt.
Not only is he mine, but he's ESPN's ranked
Yeah, he is.
#1 MVP in an MVP race. Behind them is Jalen Hurts. Behind them is Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
So
I was looking at that too, and I still put Jalen Hurts as my pick over Lamar.
Really?
When it comes to side by side stats,
Has anybody
and records,
has
it's
anybody
better.
had that super breakout game yet though?
but Lamar Jackson has a lot less picks too.
Yeah, he has 3 to his 8.
Eight's a lot.
It is a lot, but he's also passing it more. And he has more touchdowns, more rushing touchdowns.
What are we in week 9? That's a lot of picks.
Throws the ball.
That's not. I don't think that's MVP.
I play quarterback.
Nah, you can't be throwing 8 picks by week 9 to be
Mind
MVP.
you, Lamar Jackson freaking 50 yards rushing a game plus.
Yeah, it's like
It's like
48.
48.5 if we're
Yeah,
doing.
48.6.
Yeah. But exact stats.
if we're being exact.
That defense too with the running game.
it's
Like
nuts.
last game, he didn't have to do anything
At all.
He just handed it off, and then
He
defense did
sucked
their
for me in
thing.
fantasy, but they freaking killed him. They killed him, but like I was like, damn it, come on, Lamar.
It used to be like you want him to throw.
Yeah.
Now it's the opposite. You'd rather him run.
Yeah.
You'd rather him run the ball because if he throws, he's just accurate. He's the most accurate quarterback in the league right now.
Crazy.
That's
Like
crazy.
79%.
Everybody was talking shit about his passes.
You got some weapons now. He got Zay Flowers is looking
How,
good.
how about OBJ on his birthday, finally getting a touchdown?
That was his birthday
after
present.
after his injury, I know, right? I got you one. I got
He
you
made
one.
a
Like,
deal with the devil. He was like, Lamar, please, man.
Please.
I have a party at the end of this shit. And
my
none of this is
birthday.
gonna come if I don't score a
he
touchdown.
always shows
won.
out like random. Like, well, didn't he get like a touchdown in the Super Bowl or something?
But he was good during
Yeah.
the.
There's those random like special moments.
Can't expect
Never all
much of that
season.
boy
He has
anymore.
purple hair.
Yeah,
Ripped-
yeah.
I think he ripped off his helmet.
He tore like his knee like twice, 2-3 times.
It's getting out of hand.
Just
And it has caused him to have like ankle injuries and other hamstring injuries and
He's
whatever.
also
happy to
getting
be playing.
older.
Yeah.
People forget
you should
that
be happy to be
getting
just
old.
playing, football.
How old is he now? 34?
Imagine
I don't know.
That's old in the NFL, I think.
really
Too old to
Very
be wearing them
old.
tight pants. I'll tell you
Very
that.
old.
Yeah.
I can imagine me. 31 right now, and I couldn't imagine 34
not too
playing football every day.
Nah.
My body would fucking fall apart.
My body's falling apart just going to work every day, let alone fucking playing football and shit. God damn. I went to the gym today. I wanted to just lay there and just wait. I just wait for work tomorrow. I'll just wait. How could I just go from here? I'm too tired to go home. That's what
That is now.
Service here is trash. I would have gave you that stat already.
I
But
know. I was like, we're waiting for someone who looks like that, right? That's what we're doing.
OBJ is old.
Yeah, we're trying to find his age, but I guess we can't.
So what about CMC or Tyreek Hill
31.
as far as the MVP talk?
Tyreek Hill.
It's hard not to be a quarterback, though.
I know that's the thing. For some reason, offensive player of the years are never quarterbacks, but MVPs are always quarterbacks.
Yes. And player of the year will be Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill's right now number one in the rankings.
Absolutely.
Isn't he over 1,000 already?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's like 1,200
Nuts.
yards.
Well, Tua's like at
CMC
2,600.
I
So
believe CMC's up there too.
See,
CMC 16 straight games with a touchdown.
Yeah, that's not.
And like if you look back at like the
That's crazy.
Niners, like as soon as they got him,
Yeah,
completely different team.
changed the whole game.
Absolutely.
Like Brock Purdy
Yeah.
is not really the quarterback. Like it
Yeah,
all
no,
runs
for
through
real.
CMC.
It's like they literally
dump it
got rid
off.
of their quarterback. I forget who it was at the time.
Trey Lance and
Trey
Jimmy
Lance.
G.
And
Jimmy G.
So you know what? Get rid of them. We got CMC. We don't even need a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna.
what's your name? Purdy?
Purdy.
Call him Purdy.
All right, just give it a CMC.
wasn't he playing quarterback at one of the playoff games? Because Purdy got hurt?
Who? See? Oh yes.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey's a fucking
That boy's good, man.
yeah.
You do it all, boy.
He's one of the old Wildcat.
And I apologize for ever doubting him in fantasy or ever not picking him up because I always thought he was gonna get injured. Like, oh, his career.
He has.
Yeah, I know. But I was like, oh, it's over. He's
It
going.
wasn't Carolina.
He's going down from here.
Carolina was like, we're only giving you the ball. We're not blocking.
Like, we don't got. Yeah, we have nothing else. We're just gonna give you the ball, please.
We're not blocking. If you score, we win. If you don't, well, you get hurt.
We can't promise you any wins, but we can promise you 75 touches a game. In a retirement home by the age of 28.
Oh, my God.
He was unreal though.
Yeah.
Well, he's still unreal now, but
Yeah.
back on the Panthers, it was stupid. Stupid.
I wish I had him fantasy at his peak of like fantasy.
Oh, he was the god of fantasy when he was at his peak.
He is a fantasy god. He's like the John Jones of fucking fantasy football.
Oh, okay, I like that.
John Jones is killing me this weekend.
Yeah,
Pulled out of that fight.
Oh, I know.
Got hurt.
Yeah,
yeah.
tore his pec, but I wanted to see it so bad.
Yeah, I feel that.
Stipe. Oof. I feel like that if that would have happened, if John would have beat Stipe and then somehow faced Francis.
Well, I think Stipe is going to get robbed again. I feel like Francis is going to do his thing. John's going to recover, and then Dane is going to be like, you know what? I was wrong. Like, let's get this fight going. And then Stipe is going to either just call it quits or have to wait again. And then,
Yeah, Stipe is pretty old too.
Yeah, right. He's
Yeah,
getting
like-
up there
I think
too.
he's like 34, 35.
So is John. John's like 35, but still,
John's a monster.
That's a
Aspire to
sport
be
you don't last long.
Somewhat like John Jones at some point.
Violent and uncontrollable.
Non-controllable. Non-controllable.
Drunk and fight people.
Yeah,
Headbutts cop cars.
not uncontrollable.
And one. Like the cop car, I'm pretty sure it was never
A
in use
bunch
again.
of related drug things that made him not be able to fight. Yeah. So what part of John Jones do you want to be?
Dangerous.
Dangerous. Well, that's one thing you definitely
very,
is.
very dangerous part.
Dangerous, but
Honestly,
you know what I'm saying?
I take all that bullshit that happened to him if I could be that dangerous.
He's like the Black John Wick in a way.
Wait,
If you think about
That's so good.
Please explain.
if you think about John,
would love
he's
to.
like a heavyweight though.
He's definitely a heavyweight.
Yeah, so he's bigger.
Yeah.
I don't know, have you seen the videos with him like with guns and stuff?
Yeah, he's very
yeah.
good. He's very good at
amazing,
it. He likes
Jones.
guns. Yeah.
John Jones is like a very.
He's very good at guns.
And then what if you add freaking hand-to-hand combat is like one of the best in the world?
Yeah.
And then,
why hasn't the,
It's the best in the world.
Why hasn't the CIA come down like, oh, the Avengers, like, bro,
yeah, right.
Because
they have a vacant position.
John
I
Jones.
guarantee it's because of the same reason why he kept getting kicked out of the UFC.
Right.
Avengers has a drug test?
Oh, another drug test?
Captain America was
No,
definitely
but
juicing.
aren't they getting rid of the whole that drug screening company. They parted ways with the UFC.
It's the Conor McGregor rule.
So you know what? Forget you guys. We need Conor.
It's pretty much what happened.
No, literally.
Just walk
If you
through
guys
with
are
a
not gonna let him fight.
UFC's about to be fucking WWF in the '96.
That's what we all wanted from the beginning.
They're joined now.
Fuck these long-term fucking health problems.
Yeah, in the
we want to
beginning.
see you kill each other now.
In the beginning, it was all like just Brazilians on steroids for like a good 5 years.
The early '90s.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No socks in a fucking cave somewhere.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu masters on steroids. That's what it was, dude.
Not only will I get you in a
Fucking
triangle
scary.
choke, but I'm gonna squeeze your life away. Like, oh my
is
god, you're way
scary
too
as
strong
fuck.
for this.
Fighting forever too.
All right. So earlier we mentioned Oakland being apparently a sucky town because everybody's leaving there.
Shout out Oakland.
Shout out Oakland.
Shout out
though.
Oakland.
I've never had any issues with Oakland. Even Golden State moved from Oakland.
Damon Lillard.
But
you
he
know?
definitely did. Where'd he go? San Francisco?
Yeah. Before they were the bridge. It's like we represent both of them. They're like, no, Oakland.
Hey.
Stay on that side.
Yeah.
Everybody, basketball, baseball, football, all left.
We're gonna talk expansion teams.
Okay.
Where do you think the NFL should add a team?
Okay.
Where should they?
I know where they will.
Educate us.
Oh, because I look into this. So
It sounded as though you sounded really eager on this topic.
they're already going to give 4 teams by 2028.
4?
Yeah, 2 in each
We're at
division.
30 teams, 34 team league. That's crazy.
So there's going to be 4, and there's going to be
killed.
2 in the UK, and then it'll be downtown Chi and downtown St. Louis, because that's where they were before until they moved to the suburb area.
Downtown Chicago.
Right? That sounds like a bad idea.
Wait a second. But they
We already have Chicago.
the Chicago Bears.
The downtown?
Downtown.
Fucking doesn't matter. It's
That's exactly what I'm saying. St. Louis.
So it's
and
gonna be.
downtown
It's gonna
Chi.
be. I mean, Chicago has 2 baseball teams.
That's true.
So that's why the thing is. How
big is Chicago? I've never been to Chicago. How big is Chicago? Is Chicago warrant
Is that
2
worth?
sporting
Is it
teams?
worth? Is it like they're just gonna build another stadium in downtown Chicago?
It's going to bring all the money back up and everything like that. But and then they have in
Sounds like a Madden expansion.
Okay.
by 2034 they're going to add 4 more, which is Mexico City,
2030.
Oh, that was my suggestion.
which was my pick too. Mexico City, Portland, Salt Lake City, and then San Antonio.
By
San
2034,
Antonio's
robots
a good
will be playing instead of people.
Hey, 2024.
They said it'll be
2034?
40 teams.
2034 is 10
Yeah.
years. We're gonna be like the same people. Nothing's gonna change in 10 years. We're just gonna be.
I mean, I hope
so, bro.
I hope things
It's a long
improve
time.
a little
Of course it's gonna
bit.
improve, but we're gonna still be like non-robots.
Okay.
All right.
We're not going to be
It's
AI.
gonna fly by, is what I'm saying.
Well, the team I wanted was Mexico City.
Mexico City is the first one that comes to mind.
As long as the cartel stays away from it.
Stay away.
That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be
You just gotta make a deal with
You're
them.
gonna have to make a deal with them.
You have to make a deal with them.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
It's like, bro,
You have to.
Don't make a deal.
the
then they
same
make a
deal
and
you
then you're
made
stuck
with the
in.
Corona. Feel me?
What?
The Corona.
The Corona?
Oh, the Corona drinks.
Oh, I
America,
don't know. You're talking about
Mexico.
virus thing? Whatever. Yeah,
No,
Mexico.
not, oh yeah, coronavirus. I forgot that was even a thing. I was talking about Corona drinks.
It took a lot of years. But yeah. So I was picturing that team in Mexico City, plus that soccer crowd vibe.
Aztecs.
The Aztec. Oh, the fucking. You know that they're actually way higher than fucking Denver's in altitude?
Yeah.
Really?
So playing there, you're gonna fucking
Feel
that. Yeah, you're gonna feel it. It's not even close.
crazy.
Like Denver's here, it's just all up here.
I don't know if that's allowed. That's a completely unfair advantage.
So yeah, if you play Mexico City,
But it's not for Denver. They don't.
Yeah,
they won a championship.
because you have Russell Wilson
They
as your
haven't-
quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh well, in football, yeah, Russell can't adapt.
He hasn't been able to breathe since he's been up there.
Yo, imagine that's like literally been the issue. Imagine like that is the issue. That he's like asthmatic
Yo,
and he just
honestly,
doesn't
I
want to say
can't
anything.
breathe up here.
I can't breathe up here.
Or maybe
Like-
he just doesn't know what it is.
But he's
really,
just, whoa,
that's
whoa,
what
hold
it
on,
is.
hold on. He's trashing away games too. So.
Yeah.
There goes that theory.
Sean Payton yelling at him all the time.
Yeah.
I love how you're yelling at him.
Oh, it's the best. He told him that he's nothing special. He's going to stop worrying about his commercials.
That's crazy.
That
Yeah.
was about right. That sounds like Sean Payton's like, I can't wait till I can have my own quarterback. He's like, fuck,
I'm gonna drive this guy out of here.
I know what to do.
I'm gonna yell at him, treat him like a kid.
Right? Take away his toys.
Sometimes you gotta humble him.
Take away his office. Make fun of Sierra. Bring up the Herbie and the guy rumors again.
Just blasting Future nonstop.
Yeah, in the locker room.
Every time he walks in, he's Russell.
So hold up. Are you not allowed to play Future in the Denver
I'm not
locker
supposed
room?
I heard that was a thing. Like
Yeah.
in Seattle, he was like very upset.
Yeah.
He did that.
Yeah.
But what it's Future.
Yeah, right.
It's
also
a football locker room.
What are you gonna listen to?
they're gonna
is
play
it
that
silent? I
same
don't wanna
song of Future dissing Russell Wilson every time. Like, repeat that shit.
You don't have to play the one where he's like throwing shots at him, but like,
It's gonna come up.
oh, just skip that song. It's not that serious.
People
But
probably do it without paying attention though, or thinking of it.
Everybody has it in their
oh, my
headphones.
bad, bro. I didn't think.
Oh, bro,
I forgot.
bro.
This is my favorite artist.
It's just all of our favorite artists.
yeah, right.
Sorry.
It sucks that we can't listen to him no more.
Yeah.
Marshawn Lynch was talking about, I think he was talking with Shannon Sharp on Club Shay Shay, that they were talking about how Russell Wilson did not have friends at all. And he was like super babied and pampered. He's like, don't talk to me. Don't text. If you don't want to talk to me, talk to the coach first, then talk to me. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? You're our quarterback. You're in the huddle every day. I need to talk to you. He's like, all I'm saying is that I got your back. And he's like, nah.
I think they blame him for that pass.
It's not his fault, but it's his fault.
I think it's his fault. He wanted to throw it.
Yeah. It's like, coach, I'm throwing the ball. Marshawn, I don't give a fuck with Marshawn. Throw the ball. All right.
And this dude is just being an awesome coach, is just taking the blame for it. Like, yeah, all right, I'll tell everybody I made the play call.
yeah, right.
This is super random, but I want to be a movie with Pete Carroll's character in it and played by fucking Owen Wilson.
Oh, okay.
I just want that to happen. I feel like it fits perfectly.
Let me get. You want a peek? So you
life
think
of
in
Pete.
this day and age, where movies are flopping, losing hundreds of $1 million, you think a biopic of Pete Carroll, where Owen Wilson is the lead actor, is going to work
On Netflix.
on
Or HBO.
Tubi.
Not Tubi, it'll be a whole different person. Like, Owen Wilson ain't going to Tubi. He's going to be some like fucking...
I don't know. Oh, what is
Mulatto kid.
Apple TV? Like an Apple TV movie.
His brother. He doesn't even pretend to look like him.
Yeah, right.
That's just Luke Wilson.
So, the life of Pete.
The life of Pete. He has the most interesting life in the world.
He probably does.
He's on some great teams, bro.
Yeah, didn't they have Reggie Bush, right?
Yeah. That USC team was amazing.
Matt Liner.
And the Seahawks won a championship.
Yeah.
You know?
Marshawn Lynch, that experience itself probably crazy.
Being around that crazy motherfucker must be.
Like if you think of like how their relationship as humans is probably crazy.
I think he's like that cool uncle. Like, yeah, you can do what you want.
Yeah,
Like,
see,
walks
so
away.
talking about like how he literally made it like kind of like a jail atmosphere where everybody's attacking each other in their own thing, and he just like on their own team where the defenses really don't fuck with the offense, like they like truly don't fuck with each other. And Pete's like, yeah, I think this shit kind of went too far. My bad. Talking to Earl Thomas, I tell Earl Thomas to calm down. Earl Thomas was like, fuck these niggas ops now.
This is like beefing the defense and offense in practice.
And then take out their frustrations on the other team. That's how they won a Super Bowl.
That's a great thing. Just just let it not past 10.
Speaking of expansion teams, real quick, my idea is usually Florida has a bunch of professional teams, and I'm surprised like a city like Orlando doesn't.
I thought of that. I thought because Florida's a huge.
I would think you want to
state.
add more summer type, like warm weather destinations.
Yeah, they still play tackle football outside in Florida.
Yeah,
We don't.
no.
Cold.
I know, but like that. It's just in
cold
general. You
outside.
never when you're driving around the park. You never see no kids playing tackle football no more.
Barely play basketball.
Kids in Florida still play like tackle
How
football.
many teams in Texas have? Texas could probably add another
Texas,
team.
yeah, Texas.
That's why San Antonio. That
That's
was
a
one of
good
the
one.
options.
Yeah, San Antonio.
What would you think for expansion?
I was thinking Mexico City too.
It's the best option.
Well, they just played there. There was so many people there. Like you were talking about the
yeah.
fans. Like I was waiting for like a trash can to be lit on fire and then they just start going nuts.
The whole arena just puts off like flares. Like this is on fire. You're gonna be terrified as a team going there. Like, I don't want to play here. But the problem is again that little cartel area.
The sponsorships. They'll just be they'll just have little jersey patches.
The cartel logo.
It'd be the only team that like allowed to do it, but like that's the price you have to pay.
Yeah, right.
It's like we're not making a team in Canada.
Oh, they'll find a way to justify it.
Toronto? No. Vancouver. Just
Either or.
Just to change it up. Toronto's like the obvious one. Vancouver as a football team wouldn't be bad.
Oh, I honestly
Take a team from the Canadian
honestly
Grizzlies
forgot
again?
Vancouver as a city exists.
Vancouver Grizzlies were great.
Right.
Were they?
They have
Jason
Yeah,
Williams.
Vancouver? Canucks.
Canucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vancouver's still around?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have
It's a place. Like, it didn't go away.
You know what place is also still around? Our alma mater, Salem High School.
Yeah.
Not the one in front of it. Damn,
All right.
Bowditch.
Well, first I want to give a huge shout out. I don't think I've done it before. A huge shout out to the Salem High football team this year.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Very successful season. They're in the midst of the playoffs. Hopefully, by the time this episode comes out, they won their playoff game. They did win a previous football playoff game on Friday.
Okay. Well,
Football, yeah.
Shout out Salem High football.
I'm happy to hear that. I love seeing that they're
It's
succeeding.
beautiful because y'all remember our era.
Yeah, we were on the team.
Oh, my bad.
And that's where I was leading to. She's just,
Yeah, that's great.
she played a little football for our beloved witches.
We won some games.
Some games.
My son.
Some.
You guys were teammates, correct?
Kinda. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
You were
I was
a
a senior, you're a freshman year.
Yeah, y'all feel like y'all.
Different
Yeah.
worlds. We were on the same field at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, it was fun times.
Following under your footsteps in a way. Do you guys play the same position? Or did you guys play the same position?
Yeah, I saw you played tackle, right?
Yeah, I'll play all line, but
Yeah.
tackle or guard, depending on.
So I started off
next one?
offensive tackle, moved to guard once I got up to like JV and varsity. But as far as defensive line too, I feel like with me, they looked at me right away and said, "All right, you're going to go over there with the linemen." My dreams of touching the ball ended right there. But I would try all the time. We had a couple good running backs. Greg was our running back, and then we
Shout out
had
him.
Christian Dunson as our quarterback. So I would run behind
That
them.
was a good team.
It was good, yeah. No, we were, they would break off runs left there, especially freshman year. I feel like that's like the peak
Was
when like
Ben,
you get
Ben
into
on
it.
the team?
Yep, Ben
Okay,
Sadoway.
okay.
Yeah, Ben Sadoway was there. But I'd always like run behind these guys, and like before games, I'd be like, "Listen, like after like your second touchdown, just like pitch me the ball, and let me get one." And one time, Christian, it was actually in like a varsity like Friday night game. We were up. He broke one. I was busted my ass to get behind him. He just went like this. My eyes like lit up. I was like, "This is gonna be it." And then he pulled it in and walked across the goal line. And then that was my dream. Down the tubes right there.
The first
Mine
touchdown.
was similar because it was during Thanksgiving game, senior year. Tone, actually. Shout out Tone for making the Hall of Fame, by the way.
Yeah.
Shout out
shout
to
out
being
to
a
him.
Hall of Famer.
Hell yeah.
He did it, but he had already crossed the plane. So I'm like, that doesn't count. And like, he thought he didn't make it yet. I'm like, no, I saw you pass it. Doesn't mean it's much.
He lied. He knew
Yeah.
He knew
But it's
damn
cool.
well he
It's
passed
cool,
it.
It's cool, though. I got
He
it.
did
I
one of
got it.
these and reached out like.
So your senior, was that your senior year?
So senior year, I was captain. We did all
Shout
right.
out captains.
Yeah,
Shout out
so captain, then captain.
Yeah, no, especially hanging out with you guys. Like, I always feel like I hung out with like the older kids growing up. So like hanging out with you and like, seeing, Tyler Mason, Joe King, Skeff, Nate, all those guys where, I looked up to them. So like to finally like be a captain, that was awesome my senior year. So that was kind
How'd
of like
you guys do that senior year? And what year is this?
It's 2013 or 2012 season. I graduated in 2013. I think we went 5-6.
Hey.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Hey,
Yeah. It was ups and downs,
Yeah,
ups
yeah.
and downs. But
Always is.
yeah.
So what my favorite thing to do was when we had former football players. My favorite part of having football players here is asking about training camp and camp stories.
Camps.
So
Because every time we have one of y'all on here, these camp stories get better and better. No pressure. Let's see what you got.
So camp, I guess I was lucky, but also deprived in a sense. So freshman year, you don't stay at camp, and you're kind of segregated off doing your own thing. So that was just 2-a-days. It sucked having to go home. Sophomore year, we have to sleep in the little gym.
Yep.
So
Wait. Freshmen don't?
Nah.
they don't sleep there. No.
Did you?
Nah, freshman year we didn't.
Oh, so it was never?
It was never.
Oh.
Because it's like,
know why
what if you don't like football?
Yeah,
True.
And you're locked in this place for 2 weeks or a
Let me
week.
out. Jail.
That's what it felt like. You had to walk through like
Everyone says that.
a rusty old weight room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out of you.
Can't
Drinking
leave
water
the
out of rusty
building.
hose. Yeah, it's fun.
So you were already gone.
Yeah.
So, but going back to being a freshman, I'd show up in the morning, 6 a.m. and I'd see these kids, kind of stumble out of like the little gym. And some of the sophomores that I'd see just looked like they went to war. I'm like, did you sleep? And they just look at me like, you don't sleep. There is no sleep. There is no sleep. So sophomore year, I get to experience this, and it's like, you bring your full mattress. People are bringing like, little generators to set up, PlayStations, Xboxes, whatever. So we all set up in the little gym. And first night, it kind of goes to the thought of me, being friends with the older guys, where I was like, all right, if you're gonna get me, at least like let me know, just don't kill me. So they come around, obviously, the typical, pillowcases.
The pillow.
I think there was a couple, call out wrestling matches, and it's at center court. We made like a little circle.
Here we go.
I haven't heard that before.
I think someone got taped to their cot. I remember that. That was a big thing.
Get taped to your cot.
Taped to your cot.
You can wake up like, what the fuck?
I better hope you don't have to go pee or something, like, bro. That's fucking.
Well, so
You can shower.
that's my neck. Yeah. So the little gym. You have to leave. You have to go through that weight room and then out to the locker room. So as you're coming back in, people hear you kind of like stumbling through the weights, where you're known to catch like a stray BB, or a lot of stray BBs.
Yes.
Not stray, but obviously pointed at you.
And BB's drift.
Yes.
So
Oh, okay.
lucky for me,
They tell me on some Gilbert Arenas shit, these motherfuckers bringing guns into the locker room.
Stop.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
And allegedly,
The toys.
I usually never cut my hair during the football season, or at least it was just lineups back then. So I had like a little fucking afro. I'm like leaning, sitting down, kind of like drifting off to sleep, and I hear people shooting BBs. And
Must
I'm
be
like,
so
yo,
frightening.
What
the fuck?
Like,
What? Imagine trying to sleep and hearing the sound of BBs.
All I hear is to hit the wall, ting, ting, and then one in my afro. He's like, damn, I ran out. I was like, yo, fuck this. Like, I just got up and like walked out of the room. Be like that sometimes. Now, that's when we were at Collins, though.
Maybe that's why Salem High
Way bigger
wasn't
gym.
so successful. We
Yeah,
lack
way bigger.
fucking discipline. We're out here shooting each other in the locker room. Clearly not thinking about
I
any
wonder
of the
like
goddamn
how the
plays.
training camps everywhere else are.
I bet you don't have
Not
guns.
like that.
Yeah.
Not like that.
More of a bond.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's no guns.
It got crazy. But it was fun. Once you survive, if you survive stuff like that, you become closer to the people you're with.
Yeah.
So, like waking up to fucking all those insane rock and roll songs that pissed me off.
Yeah, that was a staple every morning.
Bodies hit the
No
no matter how deep asleep I am, I hear that in my dream like, oh shit. I wake up immediately like, no.
So,
Not that song.
so my question: does lacrosse have any kind of training camp like that?
Not at all.
That's
No,
a regular sport.
So you
Yeah.
just go right into practicing.
right
like
into
a
practice.
regular human being
Yeah.
with no weapons other than your lacrosse stick.
Exactly.
Football starts before the season, so before school starts.
Yeah.
That's why we got a training camp.
Oh.
Lacrosse, you're already in school.
So technically, there is no school
What?
at the time.
Yeah, no, not technically. Not technically.
I thought you were going philosophical on us. Technically, there is no school. What you mean there is no school? Just trading kids.
Playing for yourselves.
This is what I just told you, bro.
All right. I'm very interested in hearing about lacrosse because I believe, I don't think we ever asked anybody else about lacrosse on this show.
You had a cross play.
Lacrosse playing the first, right?
So my experience of lacrosse is the 2-week period in gym class that we played with plastic sticks and shit. Someone hit me real hard. I was taking it hard. Like, you know those guys, gym class heroes who think like they're going to get a scholarship out of fucking gym class. Like someone's in the stands. Just custodian knows somebody who knows somebody.
The coach can see you.
Hey,
He's
too
amazing.
serious. I got an altercation during lacrosse.
Did you
How
win?
many that? Explain to us the lacrosse game. Explain because I really don't understand how to like. Obviously, I understand shooting at the goal.
Yeah.
It's
It's like hockey.
It's like
Is it just like is the positions are the same amount of people on the field as hockey?
so no. So you have 3. It's kind of split up as far as 2 halves. So you're going to have a set of defenders. So you'll have 3 on each side, and then a set of offensive players. They call them attackmen.
so like soccer.
Exactly, but they can't cross the midfield. So it's pretty much there's a set of midfielders, defensive and offensive, depending where the ball's going. Where it's almost pretty much like a 6-on-6 basketball or hockey, half court.
Right.
I like that.
After that, it's really
Swinging the ball.
well, ball movement, draw and dump. As far as I played defense, so it was obviously switching from zone to man, trying to do different lockoffs and make those calls on the run. So
Yeah.
it really kind of plays into the you got to have a shooter, you got to be able to move the ball, you got to be able to communicate on the offensive side. But defensively, it's fill and replace gaps, making sure you're all talking.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I fell in
From
love
my
with it.
small experience, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Because the being around everybody I learned a lot of lacrosse. I remember we would play catch all the time. Like,
Yeah.
You had a lot of lacrosse players around
I
us.
noticed a similarity to basketball, like the ball movement, the little formations, and like the
have you watched like a
like
legit
drive-
lacrosse game? Like
on TV. Yeah,
have you?
I've been to one of their
And you'll
games.
see like Duke
From their
and like
games.
Clemson or something, or like
Duke was on the top. Well, then it happens, but whatever. Duke was doing really good at one point.
driving,
Still good.
driving, and, like
They came back.
dishing it off. And,
Came back from that.
yeah,
Thank God.
but
But yeah, that's what I was watching lacrosse. The thing I loved about lacrosse too is that, like a hockey situation where you can be physical, like check people like
Yeah,
that.
you can check
and
people.
I can't skate, so I was like, hockey was not even in my fucking mind.
I think he would have been pretty good at lacrosse, man.
right.
I almost
Big
did
and
it.
quick, like
Yo, honestly,
I almost did it, and then
I almost did too. I got asked to join because I was always on gallows. Everybody's always playing lacrosse out in the field.
doing good.
I had my own stick, but I didn't play lacrosse. But I think it was your stick.
Probably.
Pause.
Probably.
And then, and then like
I was gonna let it go. I was gonna let it slide. The context of the, but that was wild. That was wild.
And then I don't know who the coach was, but he asked me.
Higley, right?
I was at a football
He didn't like
game, and he asked me if I wanted to join the team. He seen me out there playing with everybody else, and I was like, I don't know. I play all basketball all season round.
All year round, yeah.
Yeah, all year round. And then I was like, and the equipment's are kind of expensive. He's like, I'll cover it. I was just like, nah. You know when someone calls your bluff? It's just like, stop making excuses. And
He had
just-
no idea how much it's going to cost.
Yeah, right, exactly. I was just like, I play. And really, I could have spared a season.
Because they get like hand-me-downs, basically. Pizza mats, everything.
I
Especially
should've-
with everybody we were hanging out with.
I
We
should
had
have done
equipment.
it, especially because I wasn't on the Salem High basketball team, so I should have done it anyways. At least for a season.
I guess Higley saw me with a Burger King crown, and he's like, all right, fuck that kid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, then fuck you then.
And that's why I didn't play lacrosse. It's like, man, nah, we don't want this guy. He's still wearing that kid crown.
That boy's not a man. We
I'm
don't need him.
sorry. I did great in football and good in basketball. And I did track until I placed Peabody, and I couldn't beat that one kid, and I quit after that every year. Every year.
Man, not him again.
This kid is too damn good.
So, how did you decide that you were going to do college lacrosse instead of college football? Was that even a choice? Was that a choice made for you? Like, it was like, listen.
So I really only had one option. I like playing football. It was obviously, growing up with you guys, it was something that I felt like I needed to do. And obviously it was fun. I loved it, but I knew, I was not nearly good enough, nor did I love it enough to try to play at that next level.
Yeah.
Playing lacrosse, honestly, I never played lacrosse till freshman year of high school. So going in, I was I still am good friends with Nick Romeo. He was the goalie at the time.
Romeo.
And he wanted me, he was like, you got no choice. Like, you have to sign. And then Higley got a hold of me where he was like, oh, you're going to play? And then it was like, okay. Start you off freshman, started doing pretty good there. Did a couple JV games, couple varsity games freshman year where, they started putting into my ear, like, if you actually put in the work, like, you could go to college and like play on a team. And I never thought of playing college sports. So that really sparked my interest to, all right, I got to get out there and work on my stick skills, hit the wall, play wall ball, try to learn.
You guys were always playing wall ball.
Yeah.
Literally, like.
Well, that's half the battle. Like you said, we always had our sticks in our hands where you just have to get used to that feeling. And it's really all muscle memory and, a skill set that, you don't have to be the fastest, the strongest, any of that. As long as you can kind of hone in on what you're good at and what works on the field, you can go D1. Like there's kids out there where if I showed you their roster pictures on like a Duke or like a Syracuse, you'd say, who's this? And they'd say, well, he's the best lacrosse player in college right now. So, and that's like a big thing too with like, as you guys saying, like, you thought about playing or like wanted to play.
Right.
The big thing right now with this professional league that they got going on is obviously like exposure and trying to get those kids that wouldn't think about it to at least give it a shot because it is so similar to a basketball or a hockey.
It is.
Or just, again.
It's really like a mix of all these sports. It like has some aspects of soccer, some of hockey, some of basketball.
Some of football too. Like you have to be constantly, head on a swivel. There's no pass interference in lacrosse. So like it's one of those things where like if you like to hit,
that's the question. What can you get away with on the lacrosse field?
So I played defense. So I had a long pole, which is 6 feet long. So I could swing it around and hit people pretty good, but when you get to the point where you're breaking that plane and like swinging it like a baseball bat, they'll flag you for that. Yeah.
Just don't wind up.
Yeah. Kind of like football, anything to the head, they'll flag. But again, without, like a pass interference or like a defenseless player, like if you see something, it happens all the time, someone will throw a bad pass to someone, down the field
like
that's wide open and they're just sitting there like this, just waiting. And I like when I watch these games, I'm like counting, I'm like 1, 2, and then you see someone just beeline and take them out every time because in lacrosse, like going man down where you get a flag, you get a penalty, someone has to come off the field, like hockey. So they have this power play or man up is what they say in lacrosse. Some of those defenses are so good that they'll say, we'll take the penalty. We'll either, let your best player know or let your offense know this isn't going to be easy. And then we'll keep it moving. So
that sounds amazing.
Lacrosse is
fire, low key. Like
it doesn't stop either. Too. It's goal, reset, keep going. And if you don't score or the ball doesn't go out of bounds or anything like that, it's just constant. So it's not like a 6-8 second play that you have to go all out. It's if you got to pay attention to that ball, and if it's coming at you, you got to get ready.
That shit hurt too.
You catch that shit barehanded.
Like it bounces. It's like a normal bounce. The second bounce,
it's just like a bullet. I remember seeing Cedric Ashley play, and for some reason he got the smallest pads in the world. But he looked like a fucking
small.
He looked like Godzilla in the middle, and he fucking destroyed somebody. And they obviously flagged him with that. And Dunstan too. R.P. Dunstan, he played too, and he's murdered somebody too.
At lacrosse.
And I was sitting there like, yo, is this legal? Like, I kept looking like they're murdering people. Big guys, just straight, boom, you're gone.
They used to call it, when I first started, that position specifically, it's called the sniper dog. And
that sounds like it.
And it was a defense. It was like just like a basic zone defense where that was the middle zone in the heart. So pretty much if you got beat on the perimeter, the whole point was it's all right, just don't let them turn back around. You want to send them right to that person, which it was Dunstan. Or it was Cedric Ashley. So they're running and they go to turn back and you're like, nope, just keep going.
It's like you running into a cage with like a line or something. Like, oh shit, you're like, no. You fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going in there.
Exactly. You better score pretty much. You got to score.
That sounds so fun. I wish I actually played that part, but it was fun watching the games you guys were playing.
For the guests, where did you go to college?
I went to Mount Ida College.
Okay,
Rest
okay.
in peace, because it is no longer around.
Oh, for real?
Wait. Ashley White went to Mount Ida too. She was a
She said that, yeah. She said how
she
her
definitely-
no longer
That's where
there.
I've heard. I was just like, so where in the hell was Mount Ida?
It was in Newton, Mass. So right outside the city, right off the Green Line. So it was nice to be able to come back here if I needed to.
Oh, okay.
But going into my senior year, I had some shoulder issues because of football. So halfway through my my senior lacrosse season, I ended up having to get shoulder surgery. Where the only school that was really committed to me and said, you know, it's fine, get your surgery, come in, you'll have a spot on the team, was Mount Ida. So that kind of not handcuffed my decision, but definitely made it for me where I wanted to take that guarantee. Smaller D3 school. Could have tried to play D2, would have been having to, try to walk onto a team, but I
You had the
figured.
grades for it, definitely.
Yeah, no, I definitely had, gotten to some, like a Merrimack, but going to Mount Ida, there was a couple kids that I went to, high school with that were already going there as well. So it was kind of nice to at least have that going in where it's all right. I have some teammates that I'm familiar with and friends that I have where I'm not going to be completely alone out here.
Right.
So it was good.
Play all 4 years?
Yeah, all 4 years. Captain, junior, senior year.
So
It was definitely, an experience to see the talent levels and obviously the different schools and having to travel and see, kind of what the region.
What are some of the schools that you guys played against?
So the farthest we had to go was up in Norwich, up in Vermont.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
military school. So these guys would be, running at like 6 a.m. every day. So that'd be like, that was one of the teams where it was like, all right, we're not going to be able to like outrun them and like
you gotta
out-tough
outsmart
them.
them,
Yeah, exactly. You just got to outskill them at that point. And, but we played, a lot of locals too, like in Boston. LaSalle was our big rival.
Oh, isn't that where Frankie went?
Yeah.
Okay.
Frankie went. Frankie actually went to Salem State too. So
When he came back. Yeah.
So we played Salem State. So I got to play against Frankie my freshman year. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's dope.
That was
Yeah.
pretty cool. Salem State, Riviere up in New Hampshire, Emmanuel in Boston, Johnson in Wales down in Rhode Island.
Okay.
Johnson and Wales. Shout out.
St. Joe's in Maine. That was another one that we went to. And then we'd change our out of conference all the time to, try to play different schools and, bigger programs. So, but it was great. It was, again, playing in high school and then being to where I was like my senior year at college, it was kind of surreal to look back and say, I picked this up literally 8 years ago.
Right.
And then
Is there youth lacrosse leagues?
There used to be in Salem. As of right now, I don't think that there's a program, and that's what's really hurting. Like the high school program, and then kind of expanding from there.
Imagine everyone get into high school and starting basketball for the first time. You'd have a horrible it's hard to pick up skill that many 4 years only.
And that's normal in lacrosse too.
Yeah, right.
Where again, you'll have kids on your team that this is my second year with a stick, playing. So again, talking to that exposure, it's something that's definitely trying to be pushed to just get more kids involved, and then seeing these different kids from different areas, go to these big time schools where playing lacrosse rather than a football, basketball, soccer scholarship, anything like that. So.
What's crazy is Jim Brown and Method Man both were lacrosse players.
Good for them.
There was a Jim Brown rule, or rule, but it was pretty much he would take the stick and just tuck it to his chest, so there was no opening for the ball to come out, and he would just run, and then he would dump it in. So you can't do that. That's a rule.
You know what? We're gonna have to.
You're not running back
make
now.
some rule
Exactly.
changes.
Exactly.
Figured out a glitch in the
And who's
matrix.
it?
He figured
Ernie
it out.
Davis, that's his name, the Express movie. Ernie Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was also amazing in lacrosse too.
I bet a lot of professional NFL players would be nasty at lacrosse.
Right? Or maybe even play lacrosse.
You right?
Chris Hogan was the only one, I guess, recently on the Patriots. Yeah, he played lacrosse. He made it on a professional team and got a couple runs, in it's called the PLL, Premier Lacrosse League.
Premier. Okay. What's the team? Was it the Cannons? What's the?
Yeah, that was the Boston. Yeah, so that league, it was.
I still remember that.
yeah.
I think I almost went to one of the.
At Harvard.
Oh,
At
yeah.
Harvard, they would play. Yeah, so there's a league. They pretty much bought out the old lacrosse league, the MLL, and started this new league
Okay, that
where
makes sense.
Yeah,
they don't have home teams now. It's just like a traveling roster where they just go to different cities every weekend from like Friday through Sunday, and all the teams will play each other, and they just bounce
Probably
around.
like the big three.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right. So
Like that.
your favorite game, lacrosse game. Actually, let's bring up football too. Your favorite high school football game and your favorite high school lacrosse game.
Football one's easy.
Okay.
Football one, we beat Marblehead my senior year. Last drive touchdown. They ended up coming down the field, and their field goal kicker was out. And we all remember this, out at halftime when we were going in the locker room, and he was drilling like 45, 50 yarders. That's what they all do, but we were noticing because we're like, oh, he's actually making those. So they drive down the field. They're in field goal distance. They're moving it on us pretty well, and we thought they were just going to go for it. And they were like, you know what, we're going to send this kid out there and kick the field goal to win the game. Shanks it wide left. We go nuts. Walked away with the victory. So that was definitely one of the better high school moments.
Tough day at school the next day for that kid.
Yeah,
Shaked it.
yeah.
I saw you make it. Oh, okay. That sucks.
That'd be the kicker.
Well, especially like, in the NFL, these guys get death threats. Like
it's
imagine having to
crazy.
walk through the halls and just people look at you knowing what you did the night before.
I seen I don't know if it was on, I don't know what program it was on, but Pat McAfee was trying to show people how hard it is. So they were having random,
ESPN, I think.
it was
Yeah.
ESPN. They
Yeah,
had
he
random
brought
people
that.
come up and like try to kick I don't know how long it was, maybe like a 30-yard field goal.
Yeah.
And we'll, like, if you make it, I'll give you $100,000. And someone else was like, well, I'm going to throw in $50,000. And they try to kick the field goal.
Always horrible.
Yeah, horrible. Nobody could make it. And then at the end, he's like, and that's how hard it is to kick a field goal.
I feel like it might have been Pat McAfee. He did too. He grabbed people's tweets. Was like, this guy's horrible. I can do that shit in my sleep. Like, all right. Oh, so he grabbed that tweet, went to his house, like, hey, think you can do it? I'll give you like 10 grand if you make it. And the guys, every single person,
That's fire.
like squib kicked it basically. It's like, bro,
Oh,
you
man.
suck.
It is tough.
Favorite lacrosse game.
Lacrosse game. I think it would, honestly, there wasn't too many, I guess, memorable games as far as something, we didn't win, conferences or anything like that. But my first goal, that was probably the most memorable. I remember
Especially
talking
for
about it.
defender, right?
Well, yeah, I remember talking about it with one of our attackmen, just saying, hey, if they let me clear the midline, I'm just going to give it to you and give it right back. And It worked. Just a little give and go, talking to those like similarities like basketball.
Yeah.
Cut right to the middle, stuck it in the top corner. And then that was, again, highlight for sure.
Yeah. Let's go.
Great.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, same question, but at Mount Ida,
I'll go give you one.
Mount Ida.
Plastic.
you guys win more than you did in Salem?
Yeah, so Mount Ida is definitely a sore subject when it comes to, I guess, winning. Went to 2 conference championships, lost both of them.
No.
So senior year was definitely our best shot. We ended up, I think we went like 11-5, like 7-1 in the conference.
Yeah.
And ended up losing to LaSalle, our rival, in the champions. 14-13. Yeah. So that's the last lacrosse game I ever played. But the semifinals leading up to that, we played Johnson and Wales.
Yeah.
And it was just anything we did worked. Like
Really?
it was just nonstop scoring. I remember I was, I had the ball on our defensive end, getting swarmed, and just figured, you know what, I'm just going to throw it down the field. And at least that's something in lacrosse as far as, strategy. It's like get the ball away, kill the immediate threat as far as, they could just pick it up and throw it right in our net.
Yeah.
And let them come back down and we'll reset and play another, 6-on-6.
So like a soccer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, clearing the ball.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I just threw it down there. One of our attackmen just caught it one-handed, threw it right in the net, went up another goal, and I was like, we could do anything right now. It's not going to matter.
I didn't even try. I gotta throw this shit up. They'll figure it out.
You mentioned similarities from like lacrosse, basketball, and football. How's the trash talk?
This is where having that 2 halves, you really kind of get to, I guess, spend more time directly with your opponent, where And again, this is, could be if we're playing a zone, great. Maybe I don't have to cover you the whole time. But if it's a man-to-man matchup where that's like a marquee, like, hey, you got to take him out. Like, don't let him do anything.
Yeah.
You're going to be with this kid the whole time.
Yeah.
So I've seen, as the ball's coming down where, for the most part, if, your offense or your defense has the ball, you're watching the other side. So as the ball comes down, that's when kind of you can make small talk. Some kids are cool, some aren't. But some, to the point, obviously we have the mid-calves. That's another staple in lacrosse that you have to wear.
Oh, yeah.
Mid-calf socks. Kids would take their stick and like push your sock down as the ball's coming and run away. So you're kind of like, all right, do I get my sock? What do you do? I've seen people take the stick and hit someone in the calf and run the other way. And, it gets wild out there because, if there's these scrums where, ball's on the ground, everyone's trying to get at it with their sticks. Some kids might hang out kind of around that pile and just start taking out ankles. I'm going for the ball, but your ankle's right there, and I'm going to hit that as hard as I can. So
that's wild.
That's where it gets to. And again, people know it's like, all right, if,
Daddy playing.
Ball goes down the other side, they're going to let you know about it and, obviously say something. But it's really all dependent on, how you want to play it.
I feel like, Josh, you would be the motherfucking worst out
you
there.
Smiled at that.
Josh, you sound like he enjoyed that. He's like, oh, you guys need a better selling point. If you would have told me I could do all that.
That was like a fun game.
Are there any like leagues, like
Pick up
like youth, not a youth, adult leagues?
Yeah, like summer league, like men's leagues. They run one out of Boston called ULAX. That's a real popular one.
Okay.
So I was doing that up until last year, but it gets to the point, I'm 28 now, where I'm looking at some of these kids and I'm seeing like Johns Hopkins and like Syracuse helmets, and I'm like, I wonder if they played for them a while ago. And I'll go up and talk to them, like, no, I'm 21, 22, like just doing this in the off season to, stay in shape. And I'm like, I went to Mount Ida College. I have no business being out here right now. So you got to pick and choose. There is actually a decent amount of them. But when it comes to it, obviously you might get out there and say, yeah, I have no business being here.
Well, we have reached my favorite part of the show. The DJ Veloukas said a question. DJ Veloukas set of questions is a game we play at the end of every episode. It's a simple game we play. I give you two options. You pick A or B.
It's like the red pill or blue pill. Please don't pick no orange or purple. It sounds very easy. People fuck up every single week.
Every single week.
So,
A or B.
A or B. Just pick
One or two. First question is always the same. Jordan or LeBron?
Jordan.
Let's go. I was afraid, honestly.
I was too.
Because
That was definitely like a good toss-up of me.
he's not like that much younger, but like anybody that's
28.
younger than me, I'm like, there's a chance he might say LeBron.
No, I had a Chicago Bulls backpack, like all throughout elementary school.
Let's go.
That was my team.
I had to start a jacket.
Yeah, the starter jacket with the snapback.
Yep.
snapback. With
We all had the magic.
the green under.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just nice.
Oh, I know. Nice.
Classics. With our name written in it.
We all had the same one. Yeah.
You have to. We're gonna take each other's helmets. Hats.
Yeah.
What's next?
Yeah, talking's hard today. Salem restaurants. Kings or Bill and Bob's?
Bill and Bob's.
Okay.
Absolutely, Bimbo. You were right there.
I had
Classic.
At any time? So Bill and Bob's are like 1:30 in the afternoon?
yeah.
Yeah.
Then again, he has to go across the entire city to go to King's.
Well, I don't know where this motherfucker lives.
It's honestly like if you get it at those off times,
Yeah.
it's better.
Yeah. Probably. The food's
Yeah.
fresher.
Yeah. 2 a.m. They don't care. They're
Yeah, they're just
throwing
like,
it out the
Neither do
window.
you, though, at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Care more at 1:30. They're gonna care more at 1:30.
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, for real. Literally just like here, roast beef,
nice
barbecue
meat.
sauce, broccoli bites.
There you go.
Supposed to
All
be
over
eight.
the place.
Supposed to be 8. They give you 6. You're not counting.
Where's
You're
my
drunk.
marinara sauce? for the mozzarella sticks.
They don't give that out of. You gotta ask.
No, mozzarella sticks to give it to
No,
you.
for the mozzarella sticks they give it to you
Yes.
because it's supposed to be with
Yes.
them.
Oh, we had the
But broccoli bites
No,
I know.
It doesn't go
I
with
was
broccoli.
doesn't belong with them.
So what do you?
They didn't get it. Broccoli bites.
So what do you do with your broccoli bites?
You eat them.
Eat them. They got fucking broccoli and bacon.
So you don't dip them in the marinara sauce?
Why?
Because delicious.
It's a weird combo.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
That's
you.
another one.
Marinara.
Add to the list. That's
I could see
Jordan
like the
LeBron.
cheese sauce. Like if you get like the side of the cheese sauce that they have.
The fries with
Yeah.
the cheese. Oh,
Now I'm hungry.
stop.
You know what I think what happened? So clearly, whoever introduced me to broccoli bites, because clearly that's not something I would have ordered on my own. Whoever introduced me to broccoli bites,
It's just like, yo, check
came
this
with
out.
the marinara sauce.
some hot
So
shit.
they are the original weirdo.
Yeah.
And I just thought that shit was normal.
Just
until-
man lit like,
Yeah.
yo, try this.
No, he's misled.
Or they
misled.
also ordered mozzarella sticks and you just took the marinara sauce with you.
She said, oh, this is for this, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Right? It's perfect, right? All right. Well, it's pretty
Don't trust
good.
me. I found out that it wasn't normal, like live on show. It was a different episode.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody looked at me like I was fucking nuts.
Doesn't go with it.
And I'm literally utterly confused. I'm just like, you guys don't use marinara sauce?
He got mad. He was just like, and they forgot my marinara.
Yeah, I said like, you forgot my marinara sauce.
It's just
They're
like, what?
yeah, bro. Like,
Come with marinara sauce.
I still order marinara sauce with my fucking.
You gotta say it,
Pay
right?
extra.
I say it this time. I don't think they do charge me.
It's
I didn't
definitely
notice.
They charge you for extra.
All right. Where would you rather see an event at? Fenway or the Garden?
Fenway.
Okay. I went there twice this year.
For an
Remember-
event or for like baseball?
Some baseball?
Any event.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
it's an event, so yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, because like, remember the year before, I was like, I'm gonna go to 10 baseball
That
games.
didn't happen.
Went to 0. so this year, I was like, you know what? I need to go to games.
You just lied to our fans.
Let's start with 2. Right?
Yeah.
It worked out.
I went to one.
It was a good time.
Was the last time you've been to Fenway? Was it a Sox game?
Yeah, last year. Me and my dad try to go at least once a year.
out
We didn't
Arthur.
go this year. Yeah. Shout out Arthur.
Oh, I love him so much. He's the man.
Shout out Arthur.
I ever see a concert there?
Yeah, I saw I think in high school I saw Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake.
What?
Yeah.
That's a fucking concert.
That's a fire
great
concert.
Yeah.
wow.
At Fenway. When did that
Damn.
start? Like, there wasn't always like concerts there, right?
I think there was.
Oh, for real?
No.
Nah, that was like one of the first years actually. 'Cause I remember it was a big
nice.
thing. It was at Fenway, and
Yeah.
so we got tickets. But yeah,
I
Yeah,
just
well,
wanted
dope.
to like
I don't remember that
Joel or
shit pre like
something back in the day.
2000. I don't remember
Yeah,
no
I don't
fucking
remember
concerts.
those. Yeah.
I don't remember
Concert,
fucking Puffy and Mace at Fenway. I don't remember that shit.
Maybe like there was a Spanish concert my parents went to.
At Fenway?
Fenway.
Mark Anthony, I think.
I think it was Mark Anthony. yeah, he knows.
Yeah. I think,
I don't know.
I think
I don't
mommy went too.
I don't know if Mark Anthony went to Fenway.
Well, wherever he went to, he sold out.
He did. I don't think it was Fenway.
Shout out Mark Anthony.
I think it was
All right.
Have you ever been to like the hockey games that are on Fenway? Winter Classic, whatever it's
no,
called?
no. I'm not a big hockey guy. So, again, like you, I'd never put on skates in my life. I would.
okay, me neither.
So,
Ice
yeah,
Skates me neither.
yeah. No exposure. It would be cool though, for sure. See one of those.
All right.
Start a new sport.
Now?
Apparently.
I'm saying I started soccer.
32 now.
Growing up. Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
Nickelodeon.
Okay.
Nickelodeon.
Nick,
Rocket Power.
Yeah, Rocket Power.
Yeah, absolutely.
You remind me of a Rocket Power. Like you could be a
Squid.
you. Wait. What?
Disrespect.
No, but like I can picture you.
You definitely look like him now.
I can picture you as like a special guest in an episode of Rocket Power. You would
Okay.
just. I don't know.
You know this is a cartoon, right?
I know, but like he was always
Would have
like
drew him in.
at
He's
the
already
skate
in.
park. He was always like. I don't know. He was clearly influenced by Rocket Power.
Well, if you
For
had,
sure.
if you had this hair growing up with glasses, you obviously resemble
100%.
him. But you had the flow, so
Yeah.
like
The flow
I
back.
have to wear glasses now too when I drive.
flow,
So
yeah.
I don't even want to put them on.
on the drive. Motherfucker.
100%. I'm not gonna not think about it now.
Make that be the picture of the cover art today.
I already saw. As soon as you said that, I saw that in my head, just like scrolling through Instagram and just seeing us. What's his name? Sam, I think is.
Yeah,
Yeah, seeing his name and just be like, oh no. It happens.
Fucking Sam.
Oh, it was a great show though. I love
Shout out
Rocket Power.
Twister.
Twister. Yeah.
It's a twister.
Twister.
Maurice.
I don't remember their names.
Otto, yeah.
And I don't know
Reg.
the girl.
Reggie.
Reg.
Tito.
Oh, y'all watch it.
Uncle Tito.
Oh, y'all watch it.
That was the best cartoon, maybe.
I know,
like,
but I don't much.
that might
There's
have
only
been-
like 4 characters.
yeah.
The only reason why I know Twister's brother's name is Maurice because he kept saying,
Oh, I remember Maurice. I remember Maurice.
I remember, yeah.
I remember Maurice.
I remember the whole show except I had the video game on PlayStation.
I don't know how he looks like.
I didn't know they had a video game.
That was my game.
Yeah, I counted it as mine. I
counted it as mine.
I'm talking to the public. I counted it as mine. They don't know that.
They don't know that.
It was a
Don't
great
need to
game.
know that.
Got it for my birthday.
It's like your brother's game. It's your game in a way.
It counts.
Yeah, true.
It counts.
Mexican food or Chinese food?
Mexican food.
Okay.
I don't think we have a single Chinese food answer for that.
Just me.
Yeah, right?
I do like Mexican food a lot.
It's because
I eat Mexican food more often because
To me,
it's way healthier than
they're
Chinese
tied.
food.
Very true.
I almost got a plate of Chinese food at the mall.
Tough. They get me every time with the samples. If I'm in
They
there
don't sample
for
anymore.
specifically
Yo, I
Chick-fil-A,
literally-
I'm not getting Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
when I see that line, like
last time I took a sample, and then I'm sitting in Chick-fil-A line with my girl, and the lady's like, sample? And I was like, go get that shit. I was like, does it? I was like, go get that shit.
Go get
that
it.
shit. Bring
Sample.
it back to me.
It's
And
free.
she did, like a very good person.
She's a great lady.
Yes.
That's tough.
My wife would have ate it.
Instead of lay down too, it was like,
My wife
like
would have
what-
ate it. Like,
Walking by,
no.
they get me every time.
yeah, definitely.
You look at both lines, it's like, no brainer.
I used to miss the guy who was
Yeah,
out
but
there standing with the kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Tricks.
He moved to the
Like, my man.
he's in the
Oh, the
Yes,
dude
you
who
got me. I'm going
knew
it.
who was fluent in Spanish.
yeah.
Yes.
He's in the Umi Chicken at the Square One Mall now.
Square one.
Yeah,
It's
you would
crazy
know
you know that. That's wild.
He got
But
traded.
someone that you just like,
Got traded.
no, he didn't get traded.
Yo,
Because they moved.
Umi still.
Umi's not there no more.
Yeah,
It's a
hold
different-
on.
It's called something else.
We might have to give you even though you're co-host, we might have to give you the position of Chinese food analyst. 'Cause you know everything. You know the whole Hongas family.
We saw them grow up.
all the trades and new signings of Chinese restaurants in the North Shore area. He's like the Adam Shepard of Chinese food.
Kowloons ain't going nowhere.
He's a Chinese Woj.
Kowloons ain't going nowhere.
Oh no, the family of Kowloon just re up in a 2-year deal. They're not going nowhere.
Knows about Kiki's and everything.
Oh, man, right?
He's been fined
Kiki's-
3
Kiki's
times.
Nah, that was the old owners. they failed. The reason they get bad a rep is because the old owners
they suck.
failed a health inspection
Many times.
back in like 2010 or something.
Before that, many times.
And then the new owners just didn't change the name. Which why would you keep the name if they have such a bad rep?
I miss Happy House,
Happy
which got
House.
ruined.
Happy.
That was the
Happy
one
House.
made
Before your time.
Lee Express.
It's near,
Oh, yeah.
next to Crosby's.
How you
now,
say?
and Canal
Okay.
Street.
Yeah.
He knows exactly what I'm
It
talking
used to be Hongas.
You know, Happy House.
Happy
I mean, it used to be Happy. I'm sorry.
And then Happy House
they had the
sold
best-
it to someone else. They went trash, and then they changed it to whatever it is now. But Happy House was the GOAT.
I know all them shits.
New Chinese food correspondent.
I just moved and I'm looking for my new.
I got my own over there. I'll let you know.
I like
Hong
Lucky
Kong
House.
Calf. Let's get it.
Hong Kong Calf. I'm a Lucky
Calf.
House guy.
Lucky
didn't
House
we get
there
the-
too.
We went to Green Tea.
Both there.
Oh no, we went to green tea.
But no.
This drifted great
Yeah, I know,
Chinese
I
food.
know.
Yeah, sorry.
But green
We're
tea
gonna
is
have a
like
2-hour
off
episode
one,
about Chinese food. All right,
Gets a little trafficky.
PlayStation or Xbox?
Xbox.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was an Xbox guy.
Yeah. Big Halo guy.
Oh yeah,
Growing up,
yeah.
yeah.
Did you watch the show?
I watched one episode and was just like you couldn't get into it.
I
Like it
feel
wasn't.
That's that. Once you know
No
the game,
Halo
you can't do
fans
it.
that played the game
They
didn't
don't
like
like
the
it.
show.
Exactly.
The people like me who had no idea about the Halo games, I was like, this is kind of cool.
That's what I was supposed to say.
Yeah, if you don't know about it, you're just gonna take it for what it is. We wanted like old school.
Yeah.
When he took his helmet, I was like, oh, what is this?
What is this? When did he ever take his helmet off?
He has a face? No.
Yeah.
Football question. Randy Moss or Calvin Johnson?
I don't know where you're going with this one.
I'd say Calvin Johnson just because of his dominance.
And you watched Megatron.
Yeah,
Talk
yeah,
about it.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
And watching the Lions growing up, it was just going to be Matt Stafford dropping back, throwing it 50 times a game, just praying that he came down with it in triple coverage.
Yeah.
Like, when's the last time you saw two cornerbacks just press a receiver at a line, literally side by side?
It's crazy.
And nobody,
And he still gets kissed the ball.
Yeah.
there's nobody that dominant no more.
No, not even close.
Randy
I don't
Moss
even
could run a
think close.
4-3 right now.
And Randy Moss, though, he benefited from Brady, obviously, when he came, because he was coming off, I think he was with the Raiders.
Yep.
His
Weeks.
career
Yeah.
almost died.
He almost everybody almost looks like
That's because he didn't
that's why we
care.
got him.
Because it's
Antonio
Oakland.
Brown went to the Raiders for a little bit, and then he
It's like, where's this going?
And then Tom Brady saved him.
Tom Brady saved his career too.
It's the only way you escape the
Think
Raiders.
about-
Jerry Rice ended his career at the Raiders.
Oh, Seahawks.
You ready?
wasn't it?
You want to see the whole loop?
Oh, the
Want to
Seahawks?
see it all come back together?
Oh yeah, he went to the Seahawks.
After.
Tom Brady owns a percentage of the Raiders.
He does. And the Aces, and 2 weeks later, they won the championship. So shout out Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
All right, holiday
Las Vegas, I
season.
guess.
Thanksgiving or Christmas?
Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're Thanksgiving here, but yeah, I feel you.
Christmas, you get the time off. Usually, with back in the day with school, it was obviously you'd have that week or 2 weeks. I just feel like everyone's in a better mood. Like
Okay.
Thanksgiving, like everyone, like it's obviously like a
like
better
that.
day, but just the Christmas season, I just feel like everyone's just a little bit
spirit.
nicer. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel that.
That's a great answer.
You're a pajama hot chocolate kind of guy, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, like a breakfast brunch is nice.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little breakfast brunch. Nothing wrong with that.
Little back is best.
All right. Wings question. Drums or flats?
Flats.
Oh,
I knew it.
Confident. I like
that.
it.
after
Yes. Go on. I got it. Go on.
after the last episode,
Yes.
I ended up doing exactly what he said.
Where you get only the drums. and-
Only the drums. I've been
then-
eating only drums and then eating the flats after.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Only because
And
it was.
if-
only
well, the guy we had last time, he's an amazing guy. He was eating
Ward.
Tom Ward. He would eat his drums first, but his friends would fuck with him, and they'll like take away like some of the drums. So when you think he's done, he'll grab a flat and he eats a flat, and the drums are like, "What the fuck?"
yeah.
Smart.
My man knows what he's doing.
Fuck up the routine.
Yeah.
And you got to mix them, like, say, like, I don't know, have you ever been to a wing night recently?
Sir, I host
we
wing
host
nights.
wing nights.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, like, you get like a plate of 25 or whatever, and you're
wild.
going through it. You have to do at least some, drums up front, because if you rip through those, it might be, 15, 20 drums and 10 flats. Where then you look at it and go, all right, well, I'm still hungry, but I'm not that hungry. So,
The good old 25 pack.
Bring it back to Salem High. Woo. To our lunch days. What would you rather have? Taco day or chicken sandwich day?
chicken sandwich day.
Absolutely. That was a right
That was
answer.
great. That was a great day.
And the little special line they had, where if you want to pay a little more, you get like the spicy chicken
Oh,
sandwich.
they made you pay a little more?
Oh yeah,
That's crazy.
They put it in like they
Yeah.
put it in tinfoil to like make it look fancier.
It's warmer. No, it's not.
Yeah.
When I was there,
Yeah, the spicy.
all the chicken sandwiches were in tinfoil. One was just labeled spicy, one was just labeled regular.
Oh no, I remember getting them. They were just the regular ones were just out
and
cold.
then,
Yeah.
and then when they had extra, they would put it out, and you watch 15 people run for some chicken
The
sandwiches.
spicy ones
Yeah,
were like
seen that.
exclusive, I felt.
They were.
Ah, damn, y'all. They must have.
The chicken
They
sandwich.
must have. By the time y'all went to high school, they must have ran out of the spicy chicken. So there was a limited
I
supply.
mean, it was ran out.
So I started charging. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's how generations
Yo, you know what's
change.
crazy? When like 5 years ago, I used to work with someone that was a cafeteria lady,
Nice.
and after her shift, she'd bring a bunch of cafeteria food like way later, like after high school, and I got to experience the Frank and beans again.
You're saying this as a positive experience?
Yeah.
It was nostalgic.
He's like Frank and beans, the old chicken fricassee, the old grilled cheese, the one slice of pizza. I'm like, nigga, what?
The nostalgia.
You get the styrofoam with it? She gave it to you.
A little milk, the
100%. I literally was able to get that every single day for like a good year.
All right, we're getting completely.
I have an aunt through marriage that she's a lunch lady, and she would always bring like
So everybody got a lunch plug?
the milks and all the cookies and shit and all that, the snacks.
The only disappointment is that they should have improved by now.
You would think they would.
It's like, God damn, y'all still got the same Frank and beans? All right, let me get 2 of those.
The same pizza with the cheese in the crust, but it's still cold.
Next question. That's crazy.
Cinnamon toast sticks.
Yeah.
The French toast.
French toast sticks.
Love it.
Would you rather enjoy watching more, Celtics or Patriots?
Oh,
It would have been Patriots.
Celtics now. Yeah.
that was close.
Used to be Patriots.
Makes sense.
That makes sense. Last but not least, it's a popular question I've seen online the last couple of weeks. Would you rather, and it's not the one y'all thinking about.
Hope not.
Cool.
You've done that too many times. You need
Way too many.
Let it simmer.
We'll bring that back.
I'm always
But I
right.
was thinking about it. I was thinking
We'll
about it.
mention that.
What we got?
Get $1 million handed to you,
Yes.
or
That's it.
you get 10 million if you can gain 5 yards on 10 carries in an NFL game.
$1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if anybody
Wait. 10 yards?
Need 5 yards.
5
10
yards,
yards.
you get 10 carries to get 5 yards in an NFL game right now. You put
And if you lose yards, you gotta fucking get 5 yards still. Like you gotta make it to 5 yards.
I guess it depends on your offensive line. Like if it's the Eagles, no. No,
It's
definitely $1 million straight up.
I feel like you'd get tops 4 yards, and then the next play you get blitzed and just bank all the way back.
I
You just lost 10
I
yards.
honestly don't think you're going to get positive yards at all.
I'll take the $1 million because it's just $1 million.
Yeah.
Why not just take a free $1 million?
Yeah, right? $3 million.
I'm too slow to make it fucking.
People really think
5
that
yards,
they
you
can
said?
do that. 5 yards.
I'll do it.
No, you won't. You're not gonna make it.
I won't make it, but I'll try.
And get no money
get
and
no
just get
money?
fucked up and hurt. Why?
5 yards. We're not talking 10.
Bro.
I literally said 5 yards.
I know what I'm saying.
You gotta hit the ball, hand it to you, and look in front and hit the hole.
And get 5
You're
yards.
not hitting that hole
You got
fast
4
enough.
tries to get there.
You have 10 tries.
For real?
Why'd you get 4?
I don't know where
4
you got
downs?
4.
Yeah, it's not a real game, bro. I'm gonna put you in the game.
What are we talking? You get 10 tries?
Yeah, it's like a practice, bro.
This is a drill.
Bad tries
That's
to
mad
get 5 yards.
Yo, you guys are white.
You're
You're
not getting the ball that far.
At one
Bro,
point,
you're getting destroyed.
no, the offensive lineman might do such a good job. I get 2 yards, one play. Boom.
And then next play you get fucking -5 because you get blown up in the back.
Says.
He's a professional NFL player.
If you
getting
get
killed.
so this is what.
I'm a big 250.
First of all,
Man,
You're not gonna get there in time.
Yo.
I'm big 250. out
This
here.
is all assuming that you're getting up after that first hit.
I'm heavyweight champion.
So this is what I told Teddy about it. Okay, he's like, "Oh, what line you get?" I was like, "You get a Pro Bowl line, but you're going up against a Pro Bowl defense line." So it's like, yeah, it's a great line in front of you.
You get
but
a
you're
Pro Bowl
still getting
line,
fucking-
and you're going against the worst defensive line in the NFL, and you're still getting fucking killed.
You might. I'll take that though over the fucking both Pro
That
Bowls.
sounds better.
10 tries is a lot of tries.
Yeah,
Bro.
And you're gonna get worse and worse after every hit, every single hit, and that's if they only hit you up top.
10 million.
Concussion maybe.
It's a lot, so it could change a lot.
Now if you drink
1
through a
million
straw,
is like that's you go blow it in like that first year.
you better not.
Better not.
For free?
On good things. On good investments and good things.
You blow $1 million,
10
none of those
million.
things are
No.
good things.
10 million will last you a like generation.
They should both last
10
you a
years?
long time. 10 years? Yeah, 10 years. With all good things, right?
Generation.
No, because
not the way your spending happens, bro.
the investment will create profit.
That 10 million, more than half of that's going to your medical bills. Because you're going to get fucked up.
I got insurance.
No, yeah, insurance.
Yeah, but what if you can't enjoy it? What if now you could be paralyzed?
That could happen.
Then you have $10 million.
Pretty strong, I think. I feel like
Before the podcast, you were just telling about how fucked up your toe is. Your foot is.
my foot's broken and I've been playing basketball.
And you want to play football and get 10 yards?
That's proving my point.
That's not proving your point.
That I can play full court basketball games with a broken foot.
Versus who? Not NFL players.
I know.
NBA players.
But so imagine
I am imagining it.
Imagine
You're
if
not
I
gonna
don't
make
have
it.
a broken foot.
If you're
You think your foot is the issue here? You think the foot is the thing we're getting hung up
at
on?
your fastest, how fast you think you ran a 40? At your
All right,
peak.
we're not even gonna.
Hold on, let's see.
I'm pretty slow.
We gotta
I don't
wrap
think
up
it's
the
a
show.
fast 40.
Yeah, you're getting hit the ball. You're getting the ball. Gonna look up.
But
you
think
get
of a cute
Every time.
10 QB sneaks.
You go play QB?
Why not?
That's not. Oh, Wildcat.
Wildcat.
I still don't get you so confident.
5 yards.
No, hell no. Shout outs.
You're not making it.
Shout outs. Shout out Vibe.
Shout out.
Oh, nerd gods.
Shout out.
Shout out P2P still.
Shout out P2P still. Even though we're in the off season. You're right. Thank you.
Shout out.
Jesus Christ.
Shout out Jesus.
Shout out Salem High football.
Absolutely.
Tell my football. Let's go.
Shout out the Hall of Famers.
Shout out Tone for making the Hall of Fame.
Jasmine
Yes.
Bryan. Sean Linehan, the
Sean
legend.
Linehan, the legend.
The
John
GOAT.
Linehan needs to get on here.
I've been trying. I almost got on my heat check, but he backed out last second. God damn it, Sean. We got you on.
Let him come get praise first, and then you can punish him when you're a fucking heat check show. Because I feel like that's not like a good experience
Like
for
how
our
we-
guests.
I could do some wings.
Got him.
On that note, thank you, our guests, for coming by.
Thank you.
Show
Thanks for
some
having
love.
me, guys.
Hell yeah.
Talking about lacrosse and shit, educating me, because clearly I don't know nothing about lacrosse. Co-host REG, co-host Sanchez, I'm Melly Man. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Take that. Take that.
Take that, take that.
You stop at mine. Take that.
No,
Oh,
continue
yeah,
after. Mine take that.
Don't do
Mine
anything.
take that is the
His
original
take that
take that.
sounds
It's
stupid.
your take that. Your.
So mute his mic after my take that. But
Take that.
but oh, keep all this and then
One more time.
Fire.
806 The Show is a proud member of the Vibe Entertainment family, so make sure you follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, as well as Facebook and the Gram. Leave us some comments, hit us with some likes, show us some love. You already know. It's 806 The Show.
806 The Show, you're. Take that. 806 The Show.